Good morning, Royals. Today is March 24th, 2020. Today is another beautiful day in Tucson. It's going to be 75 and sunny today. And yesterday I had a little bit of a mishap with my American flag. You see, I have a 100-pound Rottweiler puppy who decided it would be a fun idea to play with the flag. That's not respectful, and we had to have a little conversation about that. But until I'm able to get out and get one, I made a representation of the American flag. Now, kids, I'd like you to be able to find out what's different about this flag and the real American flag. I don't want to show disrespect, but did want to take an opportunity to represent our flag and still say the Pledge of Allegiance today. So we're going to do that. If you guys can all stand. If you're wearing a hat, take that off. Let's say the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks so much. Today, I'd like you to take a moment to think about all of our first responders, all of our medics, all of our parents and friends who work in the medical field. Take some time, if you can, shoot them an email. Thank them for the hard work that they're doing to keep us all safe. Kids, take some opportunity to think about that. As we are getting older, as we're looking at the future, are those some fields that you guys would be interested in pursuing as you get older? We need our medics, we need our first responders, we need our grocery store workers too. So if you have opportunity, make sure to say thank you today. I'm going to go through some announcements. I hope yesterday went well. I'm sure there were ups and downs. There were tears. I know that. There were smiles and laughter as well. I read chapter 1 of All Creatures Great and Small by James Herriot with my family last night. It didn't go that well. The kids weren't all too into it, but we're going to press through and we're going to work on that and have some fun doing it. So hang in there, everybody. It's okay to bump through this and know that we're all doing this with you. Dr. Martin Luther King said that you don't have to see the whole staircase. You just have to take one step. And I want to thank you for taking that step with us yesterday. This is a new adventure, and we don't know how tall this staircase is, but I'm looking forward to climbing this with you. Yesterday, I met with teachers to talk through best ways that we can streamline our lessons so that it is not overwhelming for parents, so it's not overwhelming for kids. They were good meetings. I met with each grade band separately, and the teachers are upbeat and positive and looking forward to making this a great experience for you and for the kids. But we need your feedback. We need to hear from parents if directions are clear, if there is an appropriate amount of work. If it seems like it's too much, we need to know. If it seems like it's too little, we need to know that too. If it seems like your second grader is doing more work than your fifth grader, we need to know that as well. And by we, I mean our teachers. Our teachers are in those trenches planning and creating these lessons for you as families. And I would encourage you to please reach out to them. Just like we would do in a normal everyday situation, the parent-teacher relationship is huge. Don't give up on that. Continue to reach out to parents, parents continue to reach out to teachers, and teachers continue to reach out to your parents and to your kids so that we can continue to build the relationships that we've started this year. One thing that's really important to understand, all of our teachers will have office hours between 9 and 11, and then between 2 and 3:30. So in those windows, 9-11, 2 to 3:30, Our teachers should be available for pretty much immediate response through email. If you have questions, you're welcome to email them at any time, but just recognize that they may be doing some other things. They may have children at home that they're teaching as well. But between 9 and 11 and 2 and 3:30, they are available for answering questions and talking to you. They have the capability to do Google Hangouts and to do video conferencing if it gets to that point. So look for that opportunity. Note on technology. I need to apologize. We're going to need to make a change to my original plan in sending out Chromebooks and loaning out Chromebooks. We're not going to be able to do that at this time, and I'm sorry for the misinformation on that. What I do need you to do, families, is reach out to your teachers to let them know your situation. If there is absolutely no technology at the house, our teachers need to know that so they can make plans appropriately. And if there are computers or Chromebooks or laptops or tablets, iPhones, Android phones, if there's technology at home but just not accessible all day, if you could let our teachers know that as well, that would be extremely helpful. We want to be flexible with our time and flexible with you as parents. We are not going to be demanding that work needs to be done by Wednesday. We can't do that, not in this situation. We need to be a little bit flexible with that, and we're going to do that. If you need the weekend to work on assignments, if kids, you are struggling through something and you need more time, by all means, take the time that you need to work on those assignments and get them done. So we're not going to be looking for assignments to be completed until a larger window than we might possibly have during a school day. But we want to give you the opportunity to be able to do school in the evenings or do school on the weekends, to catch up and to utilize the technology when you need to use it. We recognize, parents, that you are more than likely working from home as well and need your computer. Not everybody's in that situation, but most of us are, and so we want to honor that and respect that. So I want you to know that we're not going to be demanding or mandating that assignments need to be done in a certain manner at a certain time, but we're going to be flexible with you in order to move through this season. I will be working with our front desk a little bit later this morning to ensure that we have a good plan for moving forward with distributing any materials that are still on campus that need to get home for teachers and for scholars and for families. I will be sending out a school messenger a little bit later today to make sure that we can communicate that clearly. So if everybody can just hold tight until we know that we have somebody on campus that can distribute materials, we'll do that. More than likely, it'll be a drive-through window type of a setup where we will bring things out to the car lines, but we're going to work on a plan for that this morning. I want to thank you for your patience with you. Thank you for your patience with us as we are trying to get started. I'm sure that some of the lessons yesterday were overwhelming. I'm sure that some of them may have been done in 5 minutes. We are bumping through this with you and trying to figure out what the best plan moving forward is. We're going to be streamlining these lessons so that parents, you will have one place to look to get a picture of the day. That will be happening on Wednesday of this week. So let's get through these first couple days, and by Wednesday you'll be getting a URL link that you can copy and paste into a browser, and you'll be able to see your scholars' lessons for that day for all their classes. Just want to make it as easy as possible, and we worked with the teachers yesterday to begin that process. I want you guys to know that I'm really proud of you. I've not received emails that are down, or emails that are from frustrated parents. I've received a lot of positive encouragement that we're all in this together and we're moving forward. That doesn't mean that there aren't families that are really struggling. And I want to encourage you guys to put some comments here that are uplifting, that are encouraging, that are good ideas for how to walk through this. I'd love to get a culture moving where we are encouraging each other and building each other up, and truly doing that, not just saying it, but truly looking for opportunities to help each other out through this time. I'm proud of you guys. You're doing a great job. I know it's only day 2, but I'm excited to see where we're going to be able to take this. I know a lot of other districts are going really slow in making these first couple days and getting lessons to families. That can be frustrating too. My own high schoolers don't have any work yet, and I know our kindergartners have a full week worth of work ready to go, and that's just a picture of the excellence that we want to bring as a school. So parents, thanks for hanging in there. Kids, thanks for doing this. Thanks for not fighting with your parents, or if you have been fighting with your parents, thanks for apologizing. Parents, thanks for apologizing to your kids for getting angry. Definitely had to do that already this week. And yes, it's only Tuesday. But ladies and gentlemen, these have been your royal announcements, and I'm your principal, Mr. Carey. We're partnering together to produce tomorrow's leaders today. Have a great day, encourage one another, and build each other up.